What's good? What's good? What's good? It's over as Gamer back with another live stream. We are back with The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 5. Feel Her Love is the next episode, finally. And we're finally back with it. So appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you. Much love, no worries. We're on the grind. Grind continues. Quickly share it out real quick. I know I'm a little bit behind, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I'm not much behind. I'm just a little bit. So not too shabby. See you. Permadeath in there like always. Oh, copy. Smash a like, subscribe. You guys are new and appreciate it. I gotta make a playlist for my reaction to The Last of Us. So we got episode 5, Feel Her Love. let's see how this is going to turn out, eh? Here we go.
Movie mode. What now? I thought you were gone. And then all of a sudden, this future I was imagining wasn't gonna happen. Where we're together and we have a kid. Holy shit. I'm gonna be a dad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Such a bad word. This is cringe, man. It's just coming, John Dundaba. Bad way to end it off. Or to start off with that big cap. Oh man.
Your soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're right, but they execute you.
If I was getting executed, Isaac would have come himself.
There's a shooting near the borderline between us and the Scars. Treating my people up, and he's dealing with that now. If it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have. So he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
My unit is responsible for
Securing the hospital. I know your orders. I gave them police. What happened?
We cleared the ground floor up to the 6th. A few scattered infected here and there, nothing we couldn't handle. All that was left was the basement. B1, B2, B3. We were expecting the worst, the kind of environment they like. Plus the old-timers said the diner was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in '03. On top of that, we had an access problem. The stairwells here, and here caved in. And all the elevator cars are stuck in their shafts just below ground level. The only way in or out of the basement is here, the stairwell. So yesterday, that's where I sent a squad down to B1. And nothing. The whole floor was empty, not even the rats. So today, B2, hoping for more of the same, I sent another squad down, and I put Leon in charge, because he's the best. A few minutes in, your radio was back. There's cordyceps on the walls, the floor. Chances are they'll find infected next, but that's what they were down there for, so I told them to proceed. 5 minutes later, he radios again. This time he was struggling to breathe. He could hardly talk. I thought maybe he had been bit. I said, Leon, what are you bit? He said, it's in the air. He said, it's in the air. See, listen. That's where we would have all been infected weeks ago. So I scrambled my other team, and we locked the only door to B2, and we locked the only door to B1. We did what Leon said. We still did it.
Nothing else has gotten out. No one else has gotten sick. Okay. The hospital's a resource we can't afford to lose. We'll inform only the people who absolutely need to know and no one else. As far as I'm concerned, Sergeant Clark, you resolved the situation permanently and heroically. We owe you a debt.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your son.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Bear with that a little longer. You hear? Seattle, day 2. Oh man.
What? Nice. Oh, there's a big ass generator down there. An actual gas baby. Figured it out yet?
Getting there.
You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, right? I help?
No.
Why? Because it's stupid.
That's not the word I would use.
Really? What word then?
Non-school oriented.
Fuck you. I'm in school. Let me help.
I'm triangulating. You know how that works.
Yes. Triangles.
It's pretty standard.
I get a bearing of their true movements and triangulate back to their bases.
I'm estimating angles, so I mean, if I had a protractor, it would be a lot more accurate.
Oh, I actually bought a protractor.
You did?
No. I don't know what that is. I hate it now. I'm gonna leave you alone now. I'm going to explore the rest of this place because you're smart as fuck and you're figuring it out.
Ellie,
Yes?
Sure.
Figure it out? I think so, yeah. Good. We follow a safe path west until this spot. They run a line of patrols north and south, like this. They're pretty evenly spread out, so they're watching that entire area. But there's a gap between here and here. Now on this map, do you see this long-ass building?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, we cut through and slip by.
What is that long-ass building?
No clue. But it's set out from the residential area, so maybe it's a warehouse or something.
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore. Why aren't they patrolling it?
Infected. Robert, if we make it through, we pop out behind their patrols. Possible maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north end.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear it.
Morons. Middle of the fucking war and they're just broadcasting their positions.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about that. You know those people they're fighting, the scars? We already know they use bows and arrows, right? And they seem culty, or at least really religious. You ever hear of Amish people?
Amish people? No.
Well, they were around back in '03, Pennsylvania mostly, but they chose to live like it was the 1800s. Maybe the scars are like that? No electricity or technology, because these motherfuckers talk on the radio like they know no Wednesdays.
Yeah, and they didn't care what the walkie was gonna say. It's good. They're overconfident. It gives us an edge.
It does, but what we're doing is reckless, so kind of a wash.
If we were to leave now, it would be dark by the time we got to the big fucking something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go be reckless. Are you sure this way's safe?
You don't trust me?
I trust you. I don't trust Seattle.
Me neither. But let's just talk like everything's fine, because if I get too anxious, I'm gonna forget.
Alright. How about this? What are you gonna name it? Huh?
Oh, if it's a girl, Ellie. If it's a boy, Elijah.
Really?
No.
What? It's a cool name.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. Having a fucking baby. What am I doing? Dina, do you want to go back? I'll take you back. You don't need to do this with me. Oh, I'm so fucking scared of it.
You know, you never asked me about the first person I killed.
Okay. Who?
When I was little, we lived in a cabin in a forest north of Santa Fe. And there were scattered families around. And mostly it was just us alone. And I would get so bored cooped up with my mom and sister, I would just beg them, just let me play outside. But my mom was scared and she wouldn't let me go outside alone. But one day I just fucking did. And I had a gun, so who's gonna fuck with me? Now you already know how the story ends because I don't live in a cabin north of Santa Fe anymore. And I don't have a mom or sister anymore. But since everyone's past is fucked, and we've all heard everyone's fucked stories, how do you think this one goes?
I don't know. Raiders?
Just one. And then?
You got home. They were dead. He was gone.
Almost. He was still there. I heard them screaming, and he ran back with my gun out, but I was too slow because I was fucking 8. And when he heard me, he turned around, and he looked really startled. And when I shot him, he looked more startled.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought. How did you get to Jackson?
Doesn't matter. This is what matters. Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that. And I think, what if I hadn't snuck out? What if my mom and sister were beaten to death in front of me? What if that motherfucker made me watch as he did it? Would it make a difference if my family had heard his people first? No. No. And if I hadn't killed him, if he had gotten away, I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever. Forever. I'll go back if you want. And I'll keep going if you want. There's no right answer. If I die, it's on me. It won't be your fault. So what do you want to do?
Keep going.
So Dan Reeves, who got Billy in the way. I saw that you gave it. You said it's mid.
At least we're not locked in.
And there are 2 more positives. Searchlights are up high, scanning outside. Which means there'll be no line of sight to the inside.
Good. What's your other positive?
That door's open. And nothing's come out to kill us. Yeah.
Maybe.
I'm gonna take a peek.
Yeah, you should do that. Because you're the one who can't get infected. haunted and empty.
Huh. Just like us. Look, I'm not saying it will be infected somewhere in there. In fact, there's no fucking way this entire place is empty. But simple logic, it's not gonna be a whole right? We're not underground. The walls are right next to all the vehicles and the lights. We're not gonna ignore that shit. So we've got a few strays, a couple clickers. We can handle that. We've done it a million times.
Yeah.
It'll be okay. But shooting has to be a last resort. Okay, because if the wolves hear gunfire, the whole army up our ass.
Fine.
Ellie,
What?
if it gets bad, then we have to make a choice between shooting or running. We run.
Last resort. You got it. Oh, you think that no matter what happens, we're just gonna start firing?
Literally every single time. Yes. You kidding me? You're a little crazy. And that's exciting. It's one of the reasons I love you. But I do want to make it out of here. You love me?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I know. So tell me then, what's the plan?
Knives or run?
Get crazy? Here we go.
Yeah, I went mid. Not my favorite at all. Yeah, she's literally stupid. She uses her gun every fucking time.
So far, so good.
I wanted to say I love you. That's a little too soon. Shit just happened too quickly.
Years.
I think they're really rushing it really fast. I'll be real with you.
No.
So this way then.
Yeah.
Shoot it.
Lots of windows in here. Let's be careful.
Oh.
Tina.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? And why is it hiding? I think it's a smart one. Like the one that stopped me at the supermarket.
Okay, but you killed that one, so we can kill this one too, right?
Yes, I killed it. I don't know where it got me.
Fucking big you.
What was I supposed to tell you? You would have. Listen, if it's like the other one, it's gonna be fast and it's gonna be sneaky. But this time it's the only one. Now that fucker's gonna try to flank us. So I say we flank it first. We split up. Whichever one it follows, the other one comes up and takes it out from behind. Plan?
Plan.
Yeah, you gotta be smart. Yeah, at this point, she got bit 3 times. Oh. Oh, shit.
What do we do?
I don't know.
Let's go back the way we came.
If we run, they're gonna chase, so we have to go slow.
Oh, fuck.
You
Holy.
see that fencing over there? I'm gonna lure as many as I can. You're gonna run in there, secure the gate, secure however you can, and stay in there. Dina, I can get bit a lot. Control. Do as I say.
Oh, Jesus.
Go!
Oh, so much for not using the gun. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Yes, it was. Fuck, man. Oh, damn. Come on, aim correctly. Jeez, damn, they're ripping that shit up. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh man, bro. Oh. What the fuck is that? Oh, is that the... Oh, that has to be the enemies. What? Is that Jesse? Ah!
Did you get bit?
Ah! Guessed it right.
She's okay. I was watching. They didn't find her. Jesse, I swear.
You gotta go.
How did you not attract the other assholes? I don't know. Or did you attract them?
Don't stop! Keep going!
Oh, never mind on that. Oh, you must have attracted them. Damn. Ah! Oh, shit. You gotta get behind shit. Come on, like.
The park! We can lose them there! Come on!
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, damn. Chasing her ass. Shit keeps getting bit. Yeah, bro, she got more than the Ellie in the game. Holy fuck, bro. I think she only got bit like twice. That's it. Jesus Christ. She's like 4 times.
Great.
What the hell? I'm positive she got bit in that
I
run.
can't go back that way.
I'll be amazed if she didn't. For sure a 3rd time, but that's already too much.
Jesse,
What?
how did you find us?
The map you left in the theater.
Ha!
Impressive triangulation, by the way.
Thanks, that was old Dina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
How did you find the theater?
Do I look like I want to fucking talk to you right now?
Came along?
No. You didn't tell me. We split when we got to the city. Covered more ground.
You can't believe they set you after us.
They didn't. You two were gonna die out here. So we snuck out the next night. It's a good thing we did.
You know what, we're doing pretty fucking good at
Up
it.
until what?
Till we weren't.
Is Tommy okay?
Hopefully. We're supposed to rendezvous in the morning.
So what now?
Found a way out. Get back to the theater, shelter for the night.
Man, you're lucky that you're fucking immune. Jesus Christ.
I'll go home.
No. Tommy.
Great. The stupidness is showing. Oh. Stupidness is definitely showing now. No! Man, you're lucky you're damn immune because you've been dead already. You've been a goner for sure. Not a question. Huh. You know, she would have been a goner for sure if she was not immune.
I'm good. I know things. I know what Isaac is planning. I can help you.
We have no interest in yours, for the corrupted soul knows only lying. So talk the prophet.
Oh, damn.
He is nested in sin.
Shit. Oh! No! Damn! Oh, shit! Holy God! Damn!
How are you asleep?
I'll leave them a way to get her out. Go! I'm expecting dinner. Fucking go!
Don't get away, Wolf. She sees. She watches over us all.
Just gotta do the hit in a better spot. God! Oh shit!
They should guide us.
There she goes.
Mmm. Wow. Damn, we're lucky. Got lucky you can fit in that damn tree. You got a dog. The dog's definitely gonna blow your cover. Oh. Yep, so what did I say? See it?
Not sure. Checking it out. Come on, Bonnie.
Oh.
It was a critter or something. Okay.
Got lucky as hell.
You're all set.
Excuse me. Crew members. Early this morning. She's literally from the game.
Sit down.
Literally. Huh.
Hands up. Turn around.
remember me? Yeah, you remember me.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
You shoot me, because I don't have every soldier come running.
You'll still get it. Tell me where she is and maybe I'll let you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have saved the fuck out of Jackson. Nora. Where's Abby?
I'm sorry you saw it happen. No one should ever have to see something like this. Sometimes at night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing, the way he died. Yeah. If a little bitch got what he deserved.
Where's that being a little? Yeah, for real. For real, I mean, come on. I haven't even showed her yet. Since those two episodes. Huh? Oh, damn. The fuck? What the hell? No, I don't do that on X. Not doing that type of content on that level. It's weird. Here for this. Not for that. Yeah, my exact question. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. You know, show her since episode 2. Like, gnarly. Like, bro, that's our main villain of the season. Yeah, for real.
Spores. We're breathing. Spores. We're infected. You killed us both. Did I?
Not affecting.
Amy, I'm going. Yeah. Where's Abby? Don't you know what he did? I don't care. You don't care. He killed everyone in that hospital. Including the only fucking person alive that can make a cure for me. That was Abby's father. And Joel. Joel shot him in the head. That's what he did. I know.
Tough storm.
Where's Abby?
Damn. Oh man.
Where is she?
Controversy. Of course, I'm still not intimidating.
No.
Damn.
Where is she? Where is she?
Damn. Well, that's it. You don't even. That's. Well, that was kind of weak. I thought you would have showed more than that. Oh, you finally showed Joe now. Wow. Only took 3 episodes.
Hi.
Wait, what? What? That's how you end it? That was a lousy 2 seconds. What? What the? What the hell? What the hell? I'm still not intimidated. She's not intimidating. That was not intimidating. I don't know. Not remembering of Steve Watson. That was
Close your eyes.
Oh, now you're gonna show the freaking flashback in episode 6, huh? Really?
5, 4, 3,
Why it take so long? I don't
2,
understand that part.
1.
Remember what I taught you.
Why it takes so... That's it? That's all you're showing? Really? Wow.
Whatever reason Joel.
Okay, well that was kind of... That was kind of... That was... That was kind of weak, honestly. That was kind of weak. The kill was kind of weak. You didn't even show it for that long. What, 3 swings, I think? And by the third one, you went to black? I mean, that's... You got me slightly with the Joel scene at the end there, but you only showed for like 3 seconds? If that? 4 maybe? I mean, damn, like... And then, next on, episode 6, you only show... you only show Joel flashbacks. Nothing else? I mean, come on. What the heck, bro? Wow. Man, this... I mean, I don't know. I don't know anymore. This is interesting, I will say. I guess the Jesse part, right? But interesting that he came in at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just... I mean, the running and getting chased, that was a little bit exciting, but... Oh, and no Abby. You're right. I actually did thought that she was going to be in this episode. I thought she was running and shit. Nah, that wasn't her. No Abby at all, bro. What in the world? Wow, that is crazy. I'm starting to think we ain't getting her in the next episode either. I'll be real with you. This is crazy. Shit, what do I give it? I think I'm gonna give it a 6. I think. Yeah. I think I'm giving it a 6. That was kind of weak. That was kind of weak, honestly. It was cool seeing Jesse, but he wasn't in much. I'll be real with you. He really wasn't. He was in like what, a couple minutes. That was it. I mean, he literally came in there and dipped. 4 out of 10. Damn. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I had a laugh. That's funny. Damn. A 4 out of 10. Oh. or do I give it a... Let me think about it. Maybe I'm being too kind. I don't know. No, I give it a 5. I give it a 5. I was being too kind. There really wasn't a lot that I liked. I'll be honest. It was just kind of, yeah, 5. That's my final rating. I think I was being too nice with the 6. Yeah, no, it was like you said, it was mid. I wasn't really sure like how honest you were being, Dan, but I didn't know you were that low. But yeah, I think a 5. 5. Dom gave it a 7.5. He gave it a 7.5. I don't know. There was parts that got near a 7, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. She was, I don't know. she was kind of, eh. She was really in this episode. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's why I didn't give it an 8 in the last episode, because that last part was just kind of, I wasn't really digging that. That was kind of just, that was random. You know, the sex scene and all that. That was just really, it didn't feel right. It felt out of place completely. In a lot of cringe. And that's why I didn't give it an 8. I gave it a 7.8. Because, like, I enjoyed the rest of it. It was just that part was just, nah. But this, I don't know. I mean, huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. This season is just kind of just, frick. And here's the thing. I mean, as a whole, I gave season 1 a 6 because I just, you know, as a whole, season 1 I gave it a 6, and I know some people are being like, well, damn, that's kind of low. But honestly, there was barely anything affected. The moments between Joel and Ellie I thought were just very not there. You know what I mean? There was a lot of times where they just didn't even focus on them at all, which I think is completely missing the point of the show. You know, especially episode 3. Like, what the hell? Like, I don't care about gay characters being together. That's not the issue. But I did not think we needed a full fucking backstory of that. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought that was pointless. It was stupid, and it completely tarnished that character, I think. And that really pissed me off, because that's not what I was looking for with that character, because he was a badass in the game, and when they gave me that, I was like, what the hell? Yeah, no. I was like, hell to the no. And then that finale was just rushed. I thought it was way too fast. Episode 7 was just kind of mid. It was stupid, honestly. Because it was just one walker, or one runner, I should say. And that was it, which was dumb as hell, because in the DLC episode, or in the DLC portion that you play, you had to fight like 10, which, you know, like 7 to 10, and some of them were clickers. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't make any sense. You know what I mean? It's just, And then some villains were mid, you know what I mean? I mean, a bunch of shit just did not work for me. And that's why I gave season 1 a 6 as a whole. It's like, this season, I don't know. I mean, it's all over the place because there's things I like, but then there's things that's just like, what are we doing? You know? Bella is ruining my enjoyment. I'm gonna be honest, LOL. 202 is carrying this season for me. If you don't have that, this shit is pissing me off. LOL. I'm not vibing with the pacing of the season, not moving fast enough, and I find they're dragging it out. Right? Well, in some aspects, it's going too fast. In other aspects, it is. In other aspects, it's going too slow. You know what I mean? Like I guess it just depends on like what you're looking at per se. Damn, appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you. Much love, guys. That teaser was disappointing as well, bro. Like, what? You barely showed. It's all fucking Joel. Like you're trying to bring everybody back. You're I'm laughing at that. That's funny. That's what. Oh shit! Everybody left. Wait, come back. Joel's in the next episode. Come back. Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, it's weird and the way it's being done. Also, why are the flashbacks all in one bottle episode? It's the second last episode. What the fuck? Right, I don't get it. I mean, you didn't show anything other than Joel. Like nothing other than Joel. Like what? Like all those were flashbacks. It's like now you're doing them? What? Like what are we doing? I don't even. Are we gonna get any progression in the story in the next episode? I'm not seeing a lot. I'll be real with you. I'm not seeing a lot. I'm just seeing flashbacks. I mean, oh my. I don't know, man. Yeah, 5 out of 10. I can't give it any higher. I cannot. I'm sorry.
Music mode. Talk mode.
Sorry, not sorry. I can't give it any higher. I really can't. That was just. I was not digging that, man. I really wasn't. That was just kind of it. Just mid. That's kind of how I felt. Right? Yeah. Well, now you got me to watch your video now, so now we'll put it in here. Why not? We'll see what.
Man, Bella Ramsey is just not working as Ellie, man. I mean, seriously, they really need to give us something good. Something for them to just tell us that we need to hang in there and just get to the finale already. Well, there was a hanging involved. No! Fuck you! You know, they might be trying to tell us something. Alright, guys.
We'll throw this one in here. Why not, right? I don't usually throw his reviews in here, but. The term mid needs to die. I love this shit. I mean, if this is what you dig, all power to you. But I don't know how the hell you dig this. Yeah. Damn. I'm seeing some of these. Yeah, probably better. I mean, I thought the game did it better in terms of, because they showed a lot more in the game. I mean, not like per se, like showing her, get bashed in, but you feel, as the camera's like just zooming in on her, and then you hit square, and she goes again, and then you hit square, she goes again. You know what I mean? Like you're there, and you're, you know that she's freaking just getting it. But I mean, you feel the intention, you feel the rise. I mean, everything about it. It just, but here it's just 3 swings, and right at the end of the third, black. It's like, what? It's like you barely even hit her. Four. Yeah, you're actually cracked if you believe any of these younger actors on. Yeah, what? Yeah, what crack are you smoking? Night of Melvin? The fuck are you smoking? Bella Ramsey is better than Lauren Cohen? You must be on crack, dude. It's funny that you criticize dialogue in The Last of Us, where The Walking Dead did study season 2 as cringe dialogue too. Where? Where's the? Show me the cringe dialogue. I didn't really. From what I remember the episode, I don't remember any cringe dialogue. I mean, maybe there was a little bit by the kid, Herschel, but that's not. That I didn't cry at that. That was like whatever. I mean, this is like fucking in your face. Like, that's the difference between the Dead City and fucking Last of Us. Is that The Last of Us, you're following her and her and her lover, and they are not old by any means. You know what I mean? That they are like 20. Where Lauren Cohan, it's a good name, is freaking like 50. Nah, that's not even close. Like, you're talking about 30, 40 plus years. Maybe even more. Whatever. Yeah, 30, 40, whatever. Something like that. That's not even, like you're not even following, like, Herschel. I mean, he's there, he's part of it, but he's not, like, he's the main focus. He ain't the main focus. It's Lauren, it's Maggie's character, and Negan's character, and the whole group's. Herschel is just kind of the side, like, maybe he helps, this and that, but he's not the main fucking focus. Like, some of you people are just fucking simps. Honestly, I think that's what it is. You're just fucking simps. You freaking shit on Walking Dead, and you freaking like, come on. She don't fit the role, okay? That's plain and simple. If you want to argue with me, bring it on. She don't fit she's a miscast, 100%. All right. I mean, I think there's certain parts where I think she does okay. You know, like the last 2 episodes, there was a lot of parts where I thought she did okay or all right. You know, where I wasn't really bitching. Now Dan, he wasn't really digging as much, but me, I was like, she's fine. You know, but does that change my opinion that I think that she's, you know, that she fits the role? No, not at all. She still don't fit the role. That's, you know, you're just getting lucky that you're having parts that she does okay with, but that doesn't mean that I'm like, wow, I'm blown away. Like, no, you have not done that yet. You have not blown my mind. If anything, you blow my mind in the terms of you prove my point more. You don't fit the role. There's points where I'm just like, you don't fit the role, and then there's points where I'm like, you really don't fit the role. Like, and in this episode, I don't know, she was like all over the place. Like, she was like, she's okay. And then a couple scenes later, then I'm like, And then a couple more scenes later, I'm like, I mean, I'm just like, you're like all over the place. Like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just, yeah, you don't fit the role. You'll never fit the role. Make a Path Presents is 100% accurate. You don't fit the role. You know? And that's honestly the true fact about it is you don't fit the role. Make a Path Presents is 100% accurate in his freaking take. Steve Bugwaushi, or whatever his name is. I'm forgetting the last part of it, but his first name is Steve. But he doesn't fit for the role of Joel. He would never in a million years. And he's the same thing with Bella Ramsey as Elliot. She don't fit. She don't fit the character. There's certain people that just don't fit. She don't fit. And it has nothing to do with her acting. I'm sure her acting can be good. I'm sure it can be. I think there could be potential for sure. I'm not knocking that by any means. But I don't think she fits this particular role. At all. I think in some aspects you do the show better. Like the death of Joel, things like that. I think you do it better in the show. Where the game makes it shit. Makes it absolute dog shit because it just it shits on the character. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense story-wise. It doesn't feel natural. It feels forced. And it does not make sense at all. And in the show, I think you clean that up a lot better. In a lot of different ways. However, you get her that tames it down. That makes it... And I think that's really what your issue is. Awesome. Yeah, laughy face. The term's mid I will use if it's deserved. Bella deserves it, LOL. Lauren is a queen in comparison to her, LOL. Yeah, definitely. Belly is what I call her because that's not Ellie. Badass Ellie in the game is a whole different level of savage. Oh, 100%. 100%. Truly.
I'll be doing a review for The Last of Us. This is going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of The Last of Us Season 2. This is for episode 5. So, what appears to be our kind of somewhat penultimate episode of the season. This is, of course, episode 5, and the reason I say that is because, well, if you haven't seen the episode yet, at the end of this episode, they basically reveal to you, and if you haven't seen the episode 6 promo, all of the flashbacks, by the looks of it, of the video game, are going to be shoved together next week in a clump of an episode for the penultimate episode of the season. Why would you do that? It works so much better in the game as you spread it out, and as you are going after Abby, you consistently get flashbacks with Joel to help you on your journey, to fuel your anger. In this one, it's just put in a big fucking clump. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Okay, now that that's out of the way, this episode, okay, I don't even know what to even say. We had things that happened, and then things that just didn't do shit, basically. We had the opening sequence with, obviously, more of just the cold opens that this show does. They do mention, like, this, like, rat thing going on, which, if you're a fan of the game, you know that there's something called the Rat King. That's probably what they're setting up, but again, they didn't go into it too much. They just kind of went into a few things. It's an alright opening scene. It's not, it's not too bad. But then you get to the main plot of the episode, and we are messing around with Ellie. They're mapping out a plan. Dora the Explorer here is writing down her plans. And basically you have Belly that's sitting there on her freaking guitar. Now, she sings Future Days, which is ridiculous because realistically that song didn't even exist in the TV show timeline, so that's totally right there. But anyway, basically she's playing, and you got Belly, and she's saying all these cringeworthy lines like, what do we do? What's the plan? What's the blah, blah, blah? Like, I mean, have I mentioned this already? I don't like TV Ellie. I mean, she doesn't feel anything like the freaking game. She doesn't look like the TV game, and she does not, she doesn't look like anything remotely close to that badass that we were with in the video game, okay? I'm just gonna put it that way, okay? But
let's put it
point
lightly.
being, we have them, they're making a plan. And more cringe dialogue, man. Seriously, like, whoever writes the dialogue between Ellie and Dina, I don't know, Craig probably? Did you smoke a blunt before doing this or something? Did you fall off the stairs? Because why in the world is this turning into a teen drama? In the game, these were two badass women that had the force of nature, okay, in their blood. They were tense, they were, vengeful, and they were committed. In this episode, we spent half the episode of them walking around in the fucking road, being like, we're gonna fucking do this, and we're such badasses, and it's honestly so cringy, man. I can't get behind any of this shit, especially Bella Ramsey leading this show. I'm sorry. You're gonna continue to hear me critique this acting from Bella Ramsey. I'm sorry. If I have to deal with her acting like a badass, like Ellie was in the game, and she thinks she's on that type of level, then I'm going to continue to hate on it. I'm not going to sit here and just sugarcoat it just because, I can't hate on it. No, Bella Ramsey sucks in this role, okay? And this episode proved it to me. This episode adapted a massive moment from the video game that I was really excited to see. And when we finally got to it, it was like they just threw it all away. And we'll talk about that here in a minute. But they continue on. We do have some stalkers. That was cool. They kind of got the jump on them. Decent zombie fight there going on. You have Ellie that's like using Dina as bait. A pregnant woman. Yeah, real fucking bright there, you fucking idiot. And anyway, basically you have them. They are kind of, making their way through. And, they... oh my god. You have Jesse that runs into them, okay? Now, this was a cool scene. And this is when the episode started to at least do some things right. Jesse ran into them. He also gave them the word that apparently Tommy is nearby, so that's good. I'm happy that they caught up to them, so we have some actual good actors on our hands here, with Tommy and with, Jesse's actor. And it's sad. The actress for Dina is really good, too. I just don't like the way they're writing her character. Like, I don't like it at all. And Ellie is not a believable badass. I mean, she's not. Like, it's ridiculous. So, we also get a scene in this one, which I thought this was pretty cool with the Seraphites, where we see them hanging this guy, and they basically chop him in the body in the middle. Now, this was my favorite scene of the episode. That was pretty gruesome. I like the brutality. I like how brutal it was. You know, seeing the hanging, seeing a little bit more of, you know, how evil and vicious they are. I liked seeing that. That was enjoyable. I did like that. So that was an exciting scene. And I did enjoy Jesse and Tommy being back. Of course, we didn't see Tommy because they got to stall that some more. But we did see Jesse, and I thought that was, you know, that was good. Now, okay, oh my God, it gets stupid again, right? It gets stupid. So Ellie somehow sneaks into this military compound off screen. We don't even see how she sneaks in. She's just in there somehow, and she runs into Nora. Now, Nora, you may wonder who that is. Well, that is one of the characters that was there with Abby when she, you know, killed Joel. So Nora was there with Abby during the sequence where Joel got his head caved in and, you know, got, you know, killed and got his head stabbed in and all that stuff. Right, Abby, I know. You remember Abby? I know, right? You'd never realize it, man. I mean, holy crap, she's gone from this show. I don't know where the hell she is. Can I just say, they really madly just oversold Caitlin Denver in this season. Where the bloody hell is the villain of this season? I digress. Anyway, so we get the massive scene, and I was just cringing the whole time, okay? I'm not even going to pretend like I liked it because I'd be lying to your faces, okay? She turns on the red light. You got Nora that's there. She confronts her. They really, really are trying to make this girl seem like a badass, okay? She's like, where is she? Abby, you know, got like these wide eyes and stuff. Where is she? You know, it's this like little kid, like type of thing. Like Abby, Ellie in the game, okay, she actually was a seasoned survivor. She actually was a badass on a warpath. This version of Ellie is like a fucking little kid screaming at the mountaintops at every little thing she sees. It's like running after her, I'll fucking kill you, I'll fucking kill it. Like, it's so cringe-worthy, man. I can't even stress it enough. It is so annoying to watch. It's so bad. Like, I was trying to be nice in the last few reviews. They are making her so hard to watch now, man. It's unbelievable. And we get the kill on Nora, which is game accurate. And I will say, writing-wise, this was a pretty good scene. Stands over her, kills her, stuff like that. But again, man, like, you know how sometimes they say acting doesn't ruin the writing if it's good? This show is the fucking exception. I mean, when she's standing over her and she's freaking going to town, man, I was like, oh my God, man, this is cringe. She could not pull off that badass role like Ashley Johnson did in the video game, man. Ashley Johnson is a phenomenal actress, and she adapted that scene very well. I bought it, you know? I guess what I'm saying is, in the show, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that this kid is able to sneak in here off camera and then somehow kill this woman. And also, we barely even know who this woman is. Like, for a second here, who is Nora? If you haven't played the game, who the fuck is Nora, okay? Nobody knows who the fuck that is. Unless you played the game. Oh, what? She's some chick that was there while Joel died? Who gives a shit, man? She looks like that freaking girl from the new Naughty Dog game, Intergalactic or whatever shit. I think that actually is the actress. She looks just like her.
It is.
Oh my God, man. Honestly, that was a trash performance from Bella Ramsey. Listen, man, I know people will probably sit there and say, Dan, you're just hating on Bella Ramsey. You're just hating on her, you know? Listen, you're going to get the honest truth from me. I do not like the way that she is performing this role. This episode made it abundantly clear. She does not know how to act as Ellie, and it's getting more cringy, and I'm going to call it out. Again, I'm sure she's a nice person in real life. It's got nothing to do with her. She cannot fill this role. It's not working at all. It is not working. And then at the very end, they're like, oh, here's a flashback of Joel. Oh, okay, next episode, all about Joel. Because let's stall our penultimate episode. We already have a short season as it is. But let's stall our penultimate episode with a big clump of a flashback and only get one episode going for it. This shit is fucking stupid, man. This shit is stupid. The only things I liked, the opening was alright. The scene with Ellie, you know, fighting the zombies, that was alright. Even though it did make sense that she sent Dina in as bait or whatever. Jesse coming in was good, and there was a good hanging. Aside from that, the dialogue is cringe. The performances are just not working from Bella Ramsey, even Isabel to a degree. I'm getting really sick and tired of. I don't know, man. It's really tough to stay into it. You know what I mean? It really is. I just want to play the game now. I mean, the game is way better than this. It just is. I'm sorry. So, anyway, thank you all for watching. Post your comments. I got a 4 out of 10 for this episode. I'll go 4. Yeah, safe to say there was another Apocalypse show that was better than this shit this week. I'll tell you that right now. If you do the channel and you enjoy videos like this, guys, make sure to click subscribe. If you miss any of the videos, make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official. Guys, and of course, we'll see you guys really soon for more videos from The Last of Us. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys. I'll see you guys next week for the flashback with Pedro Pascal. Peace out.
Damn.
Born in the dark alley, city of concrete. Dan's Reviews growing up, never tasted
That was
meat.
funny.
Walking Dead dissected every plot twist. Beat world gone mad, ticket junkies hit a trip. Flooded up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a street fight scene. Every episode brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shed a TV light.
That's funny. He's still alive? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, sue me. I didn't even watch your episode 2 one yet. I didn't even watch that one yet. Page with the episode coming up. Is it gonna be the whole episode? I don't even know, honestly. It might be. I don't even know. Will it be? That's a damn good question. Looks like it. But then again, maybe the other half of it is fucking progressing. I don't know. Shit. You didn't show us anything else other than that. So, I don't know. I hope. But, oh yes, Dead City, much better. Yeah, that episode was a 9 out of 10. So wow, what a decline. I'm enjoying Dead City way more than Last of Us. I'll be real with you. It's night and day. I'm digging it. It's fucking entertaining. You know. I'm digging it. I mean, and I'm liking Maggie in this season. She's great. I like her. Which I was actually on the very edge of being done with her character, and in this season she turned that around completely. Which props to her, truly. They soloed their asses this week, LOL. Oh man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna watch your episode 2 here in a second, but yeah, that's crazy, honestly. That is, wow, 4 out of 10. But honestly, I don't blame you. I give it a 5. It's mid, you know. So, I mean, fucking why not?
And I gotta say, this guy that's talking with Negan, I mean, he really is one of the nicest guys on this show so far. I mean, the guy seems so nice.
Let me play a sad song for you. I'm the world's smartest
Damn.
violin. How will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, just wait until he tells him about the monsters all around and the fact you can never leave.
Damn. I might as well watch it. Might as well. on this
Alright
one.
guys, this one's going to be doing another review today. This one's going to be doing another video for the Walking Dead universe. This one's going to be doing my weekly review for this week's episode of The Walking Dead Dead City. This is for Season 2, Episode 2. So, we had another episode of Dead City last night. Really enjoyed this one once again. Season 2 of Dead City has been fantastic for me so far. Are we surprised though, really? I mean, here's the thing. I mean, the first season had great reputation, and the second season so far has been really great. I've really been enjoying this show so far. Season 2 has been great. Season 1 was great. And it's continuing to prove to me why it's my favorite Walking Dead spinoff. It's just so exciting, man. It's so much fun. You've got stuff with Maggie and the New Babylon and their attack. Of course, they're plotting out, how to do this whole thing. And you've got Negan and freaking Croat cracking jokes every 2 seconds. Telling old stories, and he's like, oh, the old Negan is still in there, So, I love it, man. It's such an entertaining show. There's so many things to pick apart from it, and it's so much fun, man. It's such a fun series.
I hope Daryl can be good, man. I really do. I want it to be good.
Basically rolling up with the vehicles.
I hope it can be.
With Jenny and with
I'm holding out
members,
faith for Season 3. I really am.
Armstrong and the others. She basically sees this signal of smoke that's
just follow Dead City. Just follow that quality.
Something to do with the Croat.
You'll be fine.
So we get the intro, of course. Then we come back. And we basically see Negan talking to the gentleman that plays the violin from the last episode. And this guy is kind of wholesome. I didn't catch his name. I apologize for that. But he is kind of a, minor character anyway. But he basically goes around and plays violin for Negan basically, every day it seems like, and kind of hangs out with him. The guy seems pretty wholesome and pretty nice, I would say. He seems kind of chill. And Negan can kind of pick up on that rather quickly, so he kind of, lets him come around and stuff like that.
Daryl follows Dead City, they'll be good. Right.
And when I saw the cockroaches on the floor, I was just like, man, now I think of the story JDM told of last week's episode where it's like they made him eat all those real, actual cockroaches and didn't tell him, and he's like, my crew's a bunch of assholes, If you didn't hear that interview from JDM, it's hilarious. But anyway, you've got Maggie and crew. They are deciding that they are going to go to New York, of course, by boat. And Maggie tries to warn Colonel Lucia and Charlie Bird, of course, that, this isn't a good idea. You're going to go right into a trap. You're literally being set up for failure. They don't listen to Maggie. They don't believe her. And they basically take her as a joke, basically. They're like, listen, you're a recruit. Stay in your place, do your job, this is how we work, and don't tell us how to do our job and stuff like that. And you've got Pearlie that's trying to kind of keep the peace between both sides here, even though he's clearly with Maggie, as we can tell. And, Pearlie's trying to, make sense of it all. So I like Pearlie in this, and I like Armstrong because he is, kind of showing Maggie that he's like, listen, I'm on your side with this. But at the same time, I don't have that kind of pull with these people. They're going to do what they want to do, my word is not going to mean much, not to mention, it's how am I going to stop all these people from doing that? You know what I mean? He can't. So he's kind of telling Maggie that in this episode, and I thought that was, pretty good. But Maggie says, she's like, listen, the Croat knows what he's doing. When it comes to this type of stuff, Croat knows we're on our way. We're going right into a trap. And he's like, listen, I know, but I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop it, basically, is what he says to her, And Maggie's completely right. These people are they got their heads so far up their asshole, you know what I mean? That it's like all about the law, right? It's all about the law, the law, the law. And Maggie's trying to explain, listen, I have experience with this stuff. Croat is going to know exactly where you are. It is not going to be that easy, you know what I mean? And these people are so delusional with their cowboy hats and their freaking get-up and their laws that they think, oh yeah, we'll just be able to go right in there, So I like how badass Maggie is, and I must admit, Maggie was speaking facts. I mean, this is what you get from a seasoned survivor 15 freaking seasons from now, pretty much, like 11 seasons the original, 2 of this. 13 seasons, yeah, Maggie's got the experience for sure, and that's, and it goes to show you sometimes, right? Now, you've got the Dama that's basically talking about, this painting that apparently Bruegel gave to her. You've got Negan that's kind of, lining up a, plan and stuff, and he's like, listen, we just gotta, go all in, and turn this thing up, And you got Croat that's like, yeah, me and Negan will work together like old times, So, of course, there they are on the friggin' roof, working on stuff. And you got friggin' them, they're, lining up the explosives and stuff. And he tells an old story to Negan, which I thought was interesting, about a time where they were kind of...
this other guy that gets his head as well.
and Negan poisoned them by the looks of it. And
I have to
thought it was all proud of him
unsubscribe.
and stuff like that. So I like hearing old Savior
This
stories. That was pretty
motherfricker.
cool. Back when Negan
And
was
you
in
know
charge.
why?
That
Bro.
was pretty fun. And he's like, yeah, the old Negan, he's still in there.
What a
So,
scrub.
which I believe as well too. Now there is a pretty epic scene where you've got Colonel Lucia. Of course, she's kind of interfering because Herschel walks up to Maggie and of course kind of surprises her, which we saw this in the sneak peek. He walks up to her and basically says he tracked her. He's not going to let her do this by herself. And I still believe that Herschel has some kind of ulterior, motives or something. I think he's got another reason why he's coming on this trip, and I think it's got something to do with the Dama. But, obviously we haven't been told any information on that yet, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint. But that's what I think Herschel's really here for. I don't think he's here for Maggie. But they get caught, and then they're just like, yo, why is Herschel here? And Maggie's like, listen, I didn't know he was coming either. I'll tell him to turn around by tomorrow. And Colonel Lucia basically looks at it as, they both have to be punished. And Herschel basically is going to probably, get killed, by the looks of what she's saying. And as soon as she says that, Maggie looks at her straight in the face and friggin' decks her, which I thought was epic as hell. Maggie does not take that crap from anybody, and she's basically saying, listen, you're not going to talk about my boy that way. And, of course, they get themselves locked up. So Maggie and Herschel get locked up on the bottom of the boat by the looks of it, and they're tied to a pipe, basically. And, well, they go in, and this was so exciting because, you have a situation where they're going in, right? Pearlie tried to warn them. Maggie especially tried to warn them, but there's nothing that these people are listening to, so they go in. And what, of course, happens? Well, they go right into the line of fire. You've got Croat talking about his, experiments and the stuff he used to do back in the day, back in his lab days. And, well, he sets explosives. The boat starts to go a frickin' blaze, and you get New Babylon soldiers that start getting picked off and killed. So it was pretty exciting. And the battle was really good. You had Maggie trying to get out of the cuffs. You had Negan and them firing the frickin', explosive down to the vehicle or down to the boat. And the boat just, went downhill from there. And I really, really enjoyed the fight scene. I enjoyed the way the action was done. It was exciting. It was immersive. And I loved the way they did it because, again, it felt so just classic Walking Dead battle type of stuff. You know what I mean? On a boat, in front of New York City. You got Negan and Crow out there cracking jokes as they're killing these people, you know what I mean? It was really exciting. And I like how seasoned Maggie is. She knew this would happen, you know what I mean? She's done stuff like this and has gotten ambushed before. It shows that she's learning from her previous actions of just running into the battle, So I like that a lot. I think that really is a thing that I would like to highlight for Maggie's character this season. She seems very seasoned. Now, I like it. I think that's really good. Because season 1 was all about her getting her son back. Now she's actually kind of blossoming as a character, and we're kind of seeing what they're doing with her in this show, which I think is really cool. I think that's really exciting and creative, But anyway, you got that, of course. That stuff was all really good. You got the battle, of course, that goes down. You got, that one dude that, the fans were hyping up from New Babylon. He gets blown up in this one. That one, cowboy outlaw-looking dude. A bunch of them died. Even Charlie Bird, I think, did die. I'm pretty sure she died in the explosives because I didn't see her with the crew when they got off, But I love the scene where they're killing them. It's a big deal, you know what I mean? You got Jenny. She sees this. She goes down. She frees Maggie and Herschel, which I thought was really cool. She frees them, and then they, try to get out of there in time. But just as they're getting out, Negan takes a close look through the friggin', scope and sees that Maggie
This one
Jenny,
guy
and Herschel are there.
says you have to
And
be
he
kidding me. This show is
says,
shit.
Hold off on the fire. Give it a minute.
The show ain't shit.
And they're all kind of sitting there like, what the hell?
Shit.
And at first I thought it was Violin Dude over here that frickin', was the one that, Bach, I think the guy's name. I thought it was him at first that ratted Negan out, but it seems like it wasn't, and we'll go into that in a minute. We've got Maggie and them that, of course, leave. Negan gives them a chance to go, and as soon as Maggie and them are out of his sight, he keeps on with the explosions and kills the rest of them on the big boat. So again, go to Negan scene. Negan, that's awesome. Love it. Very in character and keeping, the kids alive and Maggie alive. Very cool. And Pearlie survived. Colonel Lucia survived. That freaking idiot she is. You got Maggie that survived. Herschel and Jenny. They're all alive, and the rest, Charlie Bird and the rest, I believe, are dead. So that's, pretty interesting there. So that was a good attack. And well, then we have a sequence basically where Bach, I'm going to call him Bach, I think that's his name, the violin guy, he's basically brought into questioning, and at first the Dama kind of questions him about things, and you're thinking, oh, okay, this is the guy that ratted Negan out for Negan sparing Maggie, Herschel, and Jenny, right? And then you kind of realize that, no, this guy's kind of a nobody. He plays a piece on his violin, basically. And the Donna kind of sits there and she's like, oh, you know, like, you did this, you know. And Negan, why did you do it? And Negan's like, well, because there was a child on there. There was multiple children. I'm not going to do that, you know. And the Dama seems to not really care. So she kills this guy brutally, which, you know, I was expecting as well. Dama, man, she's creepy, man. I gotta say, she's a creepy woman. And when she stabbed him and killed him, and you got, like, the blood all over the floor, I'm like, man, like, that's awesome. That's gore back in The Walking Dead. It feels like it's been so long since we saw a gory death like that. There were freaking blood all over the ground and stuff. That was good. I like that a lot. And basically, you know, she killed him. Negan gets held back, which that's the scene that we've been seeing in the trailer of Negan being held back by those guys is, you know, the violin guy getting killed. So I thought that was all really good as well, too. And, well, on top of everything else, I mean, not only was the violin guy kind of wholesome, but he kind of reminded me of Jade from, you know what I mean? Always playing the violin, and even though he kind of spoke sometimes, you know what I mean? He kind of reminded me of Jade from, if anybody's seen that show. Great show. I would recommend it for sure. But anyway, point being, you've got him that gets killed by the Dama. Dama makes your presence known. Tells Negan, you know, like, this is the result of what happened. And then you get the massive bombshell that the Croat is the one that ratted Negan out, and not that guy. So that guy was innocent the whole time. But it goes to prove to you right there, Croat has just showed his loyalty to the Dama rather than Negan. So that's, you know, that's the thing right there. So we're already seeing the cracks in the alliance between Negan and Croat, which I think is going to continue to escalate as the season goes on, which is really exciting. But yeah, I love that. You got Maggie and Nunn that are there. Maggie shares a hug with Herschel. You know, and then basically, you know, Negan is, you know, in his cell, basically. I mean, we're going to have to see what happens. You know, Negan's going to have to fight back at one point or another. But the thing is, his family's life is at stake here. So we're probably going to see them later this season, if I was to assume. But yeah, man, it was insane. I loved it. I loved everything about this episode. It ended in a fan-friggin-tastic way. And I think it's just such a good, you know, season so far. I think the story's been really intriguing. The New Babylon versus, you know, the Croats group and the Damas group and everything. I think the fighting has been really good. Negan and Herschel, you know, their characters in particular, both stuck in, you know, a kind of a rock and a hard place, you know what I mean? And kind of struggling with their inner demons, you know? Maggie's been good this season as well, too. Croat's been funny as per usual, showing his intelligence as well. And while there was no Grugel this episode, of course, we do know that he's going to be in episode, I think, 4 I saw him listed for, so we know he'll be coming up. But I'm good with that, because I mean, he's a new character anyway, so once we start seeing more of him, that'll be good. But, yeah, I enjoyed the absolute hell out of this episode. The action was good, the character drama, everything. It was really good. It was really exciting, and I'm loving the vibe of this season. It's really good, so I got a perfect 10, guys. I really, really liked this episode. I thought it was fan-friggin-tastic, and, well, this season's been great for me so far, man. They've really done a good job. It's sad to see that this show doesn't get high ratings, because I gotta say, man, this is a pretty badass season so far, so, yeah. But again, none of the Walking Dead spin-offs have really done that great viewership-wise, so unfortunately, that is kind of just the way it is. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really liking it. And let me know what you thought.
No, they're doing good enough, evidently.
So, anyway, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos,
So they keep getting renewed.
Follow me on James Views Official on Instagram, guys. And of
10
course,
out of 10.
see you guys
Wow.
see more videos. The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy this day, guys. And peace out.
Going in the dark alleys, city of concrete, dance rivers blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist, beat world gone mad, TV junkies in a trip. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shed a TV light.
Well,
Watch that later. That was a very good review. That is 10 out of 10 for Dead City. Screw you, Billy. Damn. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I gave the first episode an 8.5 out of 10, and I gave the second episode a 9 out of 10. It didn't give me quite that 10, not yet at least. But it's keeping me high. It's keeping me high. You know? 9 out of 10. Hey, you can't bitch at that. So, you get 90% of it right. I don't know. I don't know if I would say flawless. I respect you, though. I respect you on that though. Even Jerry takes much better. Episode 2, he said much better. Wow. Bravo, Jerry takes. Finally liking it. Finally liking it. Wow. Bravo. Finally getting somewhere with him. It's crazy though. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, check out my man Dan Reviews, guys. Show him some love. We appreciate it. Hell yeah. Looks like some people don't like it, but I just can't see it. What's not like to like, LOL. Right. Yeah, there's a few people that, like in your comment section, I saw a guy, the Sully guy, or whatever the heck his name was, or Louis, or whatever it was. He's just like, I unsubscribed, and you can see why. Like, what? Like, bro. Really? Like, what? Like, what the hell? You're gonna unsubscribe from Dan Reviews? Why? I could see why. You could see why. Like, what is there to see? Like, what are you unsubscribing for? Why? Because you liked the episode? You think he's simping for it? I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, come on now. And then you got Make a Path Presents Dead City versus The Last of Us. I would definitely be checking out his streams. They're pretty entertaining. Of course, it's not really been digging either one, but unsubscribe because of TV show, bro. That's literally what he said. And then another person said it was shit, and I was like, yeah, okay. Whatever, I guess. Let's see, how does Jerry
Ladies and
take it?
gentlemen, I just finished watching The Walking Dead, Dead City, Season 2. I don't remember the name of this one, to be completely honest, but good news. I actually really liked this episode. I thought it was a pretty good one, mainly because of the entire action sequence that happened later on in it, which we're going to get into in this video. So this episode primarily focused on the New Babylon community journeying and like the planning of them journeying into New York City and the ambush that happens along the way. From
Alright, I'll continue watching your reviews, Jerry Takes, if you're being... Yeah, okay, that's great. I'm glad. That's great. People saw my fear reviews. They know I'm not simping, LOL. Right. I don't know, man. It's either that or you getting the Last of Us simps in there. You getting the Last of Us simps in there, and they're just like, oh, so you're shitting on the Last of Us, but you're not shitting on The Walking Dead, even though that was pretty shit too. It's like, oh my god, you people are freaking. You eat anything that they throw at you. I tell you what. That's great though, Jerry Takes. That's awesome. I'll definitely watch the rest of it later. But that's great though. You like the video, or you like video episode. That's awesome. W's on that. But yeah, W reaction. You gotta get some sleep on also. I catch you tomorrow. All right. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, 5 out of 10. Mid. I kind of throw those extra, reactions, reviews in there, or reviews, excuse me, for the hell of it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you guys are enjoying it, I mean, power to you, I guess. good for you. I'm not. I mean, hey, if this is your kind of stuff, knock yourself out. You know. But I'm just not digging it. I don't know. This was a mid episode. We'll see how the next one is. But yeah, that's gonna do it on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like, smash the subscribe if you guys are new. Would appreciate it very much. We are now literally 36 away from 6.4K, which is insanity. So thank you for all the support. It's out of this world, truly. And I think I do got another stream coming up next. I think on Twitch, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. So, so stay tuned. I may do another Headshot Bros episode, maybe. We'll see. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We will see. But other than that, that's going to do it for this one. Playlist will be in the description. For my other episode reactions. And, like I said, check out my man Dan reviews. And feel free to give some love to Jerry Takes as well. Easy to type up. Dan reviews, all caps. You'll pop up right away. 347K subscribers, and Jerry Takes is a capital J. Jerry's S, comma, and then space Takes, capital T. So very easy. You'll pop up 10K, 10.6K subs, something like that. So find them, show them some love, tell them Ray sent you. Big supporter. Truly, they're bros. Well, more Dan. No offense, Jerry Takes. But you seem alright. But yeah, no, he's a bro, truly. Might react to his War Gone Mad series. Episodes 9 and 10. Let's see, I did 7 and 8. So possibly might do 9 and 10. I will see. I'm kind of just basing it piece by piece. If I don't, it might be like tomorrow night or something like that. So we will see about squeezing that bad boy in there. But got a lot of content coming. We getting back in the grind. Hit that bell, notified every time I go live or upload content. We appreciate it very much. Social medias, links for everything in the description. And that's gonna do it. 5 out of 10. Mid episode. Had some good moments, and not so much. Hopefully next is better. Just wasn't feeling it for this one. I don't know. It just was kind of mid. So, anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Over and sign out. Peace. And we'll go guys. We're close to 2.